All right. So Thursday night, we got Washington against the Giants. Giants are the underdog right now. I got them at +3.
Yeah, +3.5. Yep.
And I am 100% taking Washington laying 3.
Ooh. So me and Nick already said we're picking Washington.
Okay, fair enough.
But we'll give you the 3.5. You did 3 or 3.5?
Right now I got CBS at 3.
Okay, so we'll give you the -3 one.
But so Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Daniel Jones isn't having.
What about Barkley? He's banged up.
Is he? Say again. He's banged up.
Yeah, he's banged up. I'm gonna say Antonio Gibson has a good game, running back, because I don't think the Giants run.
Okay.
And Logan Thomas, because they can't stop any from years of watching Giants.
So Rook, who's the next game?
First game on Sunday is going to be Saints at Panthers. We got the Saints.
TJ missed the memo that I had my list already written down, all the games.
He's got his list already put together with the spread on there for you.
Okay, well, I got the Saints giving Carolina 3.5. I'm definitely taking the Saints.
After Jameis Winston's amazing, I talk about surprises from week 1. Jameis Winston, holy cow.
Did you say they're getting or giving 3.5?
The Saints are giving 3.5.
I never want to hear Taysom Hill's name ever again.
So I like the Saints in that game as well. I think James Winston comes out the game. And the Panthers didn't really play that well. I mean, they only scored 19 points against the Jets.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up.
And they knew their schemes.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Saints too. Simply because apparently, Jameis Winston might be a stud this year. I mean, how many touchdowns he threw the other day? 5?
Yeah, he threw 5 touchdowns.
And he threw 120-something yards. That's retarded. All right. I'm sorry to anybody who's offended by the word retarded, but it is. All right. That's crazy. All right. And finally, maybe if Jameis Winston has a big enough game, Rook can finally learn how to spell his name.
Jamies.
The I and the E always confuse.
J-Mace.
All right. So next game we got is the Broncos-Jags.
Broncos. You can put the spread down. You can do whatever you want. When you have your number 1 draft pick throwing 3 interceptions a game.
Yeah.
Which surprisingly, I saw a stupid article. It said Zach Wilson
Broncos
benched.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the Broncos, giving up 6. No problem.
6. Also, speaking of the Jags, Urban Meyer was asked this week already if he wanted to take the U.S.
I saw that.
Which is like he had one bad pro game. Granted, it was horrible as a coach.
He hasn't had one. He's had one bad official pro game. He's had 3 bad pre-games.
I know, but to already be like, are you going to go to USC and take the job? But go back to give the guy a year.
I mean, well, you can't really trust coaches. What's his name kind of ruined that when he went and took the Bama job 1 year after being in with Miami. Yeah, Nick Saban.
Or
I'm not going back to college football. Oh, how much money are you going to give me? Yeah, I'll go.
Well, same thing with John Harbaugh, right? Or Jim Harbaugh, rather, when he was a Stanford coach. I'm not going to the NFL. Next year, he's the 49ers head coach.
Next game, Pats versus the Jets. Jets are home.
I'm taking the Pats. What's the spread on that?
6 points. I'm going to take the Jets getting.
Taking the Jets +6?
Yeah.
Let's see what the spread. I have +5.
I'm going to push, but I'm taking a Pats win.
I'm going to take a Pats.
I'm taking a Pats win and a push.
What did you say, TJ? Pats but Jets?
Jets +6.
But you think the Pats would win or not?
I think that's one of those trap games where the Jets might actually come out of nowhere and play above what they should play, especially after last week. But I mean, maybe I'm putting all my eggs in the basket of Rob Saleh is going to be a great coach and he's going to figure it out.
All right. Well, next game we got here is the Bengals over the Bears. The spread is +2.5 right now to the Bengals.
Really?
Right. I'm taking the Bengals, getting the 2.5, but I think they win outright.
I honestly, that's such a toss up. Jeez, that's tough. Go
ahead,
Rook. I need to like marinate on this a little for a second.
Take your time. What's the over under on this one's 46?
I got at 45.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to take the under. I'm going to take the under, and I'm going to take the Bears. Fuck it. I'm taking the Bears in the under.
Bears to cover or just
the Bears? I can't even do that math.
Yeah. It would have to be just a field goal. They have to win by.
Who the Bears have to cover to win by a field goal?
Yeah.
Then I'll take that. Then I'll take that. They'll cover and the under.
We got Nick putting in spread bets. Let's go.
I mean, it's not really. Even if you took Chicago money line right now, they're at -140.
Yeah,
so.
I was just gonna say the Bengals are +125 and Bears are -1. It's pretty much a toss-up. Next game, Raiders over Steelers. The Raiders on the road, getting +5.5.
I'm going Raiders.
I'm going Raiders to win after last week.
Yeah.
You know what? Originally, I was going to go Raiders, but now I'm realizing they have to go across the country, and I feel like the Raiders don't play good ones. So I'm going to go Steelers. I won't take them to cover, though. I would take the Raiders +5. TJ, you said you're taking Raiders to win?
Yes. But obviously, I'm taking the whole day.
Well, yeah, obviously that. Yeah, and money line on that one +210 for the Raiders. So if you really like the Raiders, it's a good decent payout there.
Absolutely.
Steelers are -2. Next game, Rams versus the Colts. The Rams are on the road in Indianapolis, and they are giving 3.5.
I'll take the Rams laying the points.
I'll take the Rams, and they're going to cover.
Yeah,
It's three.
So-
It's 3.5. They're better than that.
So we're all going Rams 3.5. No faith in the Colts.
Who's their quarterback?
Did Wentz play last week? I think he played, didn't he?
Even if he did, it doesn't make a
Probably
difference to me. Couldn't care less.
Oh, they just changed it a lot. Bills Dolphins.
I think Buffalo is gonna figure it out this week and play better than they played last week. I'll take the Bills giving the 3.5.
Yeah, I'll take the.
Yeah, I like the Bills. I think they bounce back, but I think it might be a close game again.
I think if the Bills don't bounce back, I think they're in trouble 2 games in.
Yeah, and the thing is too with the Bills, they actually turn the ball over a couple times.
Right.
Is obviously what is the difference maker in a football game, turnover difference. So, originally I was going to say maybe Dolphins plus 3.5, but no, I'm just going to go Bills. I'm not going to take this. I think it's going to be a close way, but I don't know if it's going to be that 3.5 close or a touchdown.
And then we got Cleveland, Houston
Yeah, Cleveland.
at Cleveland.
At Cleveland. He's played well against
You know what?
Dak.
That spread, I got the spread is Houston getting 12.5. I'm gonna take the 12.5.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Houston's going to cover this spread, but the Browns are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go
I agree.
Browns winning, Texans spread. So you got
As a Brown man, I'm going to pick the Brownies, and they're gonna win. They're at home. The dog pound's a tough place to play at. I mean,
I think that 12.5 is a little it's a
lot.
stretch.
that's a lot.
that is a stretch. I mean, they played well against the
They
Chiefs.
still have Deshaun Watson.
Still
Right.
does.
Listen, if
Is
it's
Deshaun
Houston,
Watson playing though? Because Tyrod Taylor played last week.
Did he?
Yeah, he played against the Jags. He had a good game. I don't
yeah,
think
I still think 12.5 is a little too much. I would
I
say maybe if that line was at 10, I would be swayed, but 12.5, that extra 2.5 points, I think makes a difference. But I could be totally wrong.
Speaking of the Browns, Odell Beckham Jr. is still not playing.
Who cares?
Yeah, ask any Giant fan a few years ago. He was the next Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
he wasn't for all the injuries.
That's why we don't crown people before their careers are.
I take that kicking net over Odell Beckham Jr. any day of the week.
All right, we got Niners versus the Eagles. Niners going on the road. They are the road favorites, given 3 points.
I got San Fran given 3.5 actually.
I don't think it's going to be that close. So they're gonna beat that and they're gonna win.
You know what? I like Philadelphia getting the 3.5.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see. I see the Niners winning by a touchdown.
I don't know why. I like Philadelphia there.
I'm gonna go Niners. That's a close game. I don't like when West Coast teams go to the East Coast.
Nope.
I like that.
It's not like baseball, man.
No, it's not like baseball. It's more physical.
No, I'm saying as far as jet lag and all that crap.
No, I know. I get what you mean.
Yeah, but statistically, the cross country trips are a big factor in the NFL.
Yeah, for East going to West, not the other way around.
We shall see.
It's true.
What do you got next? Let's see.
Falcons Bucks.
That's an interesting game.
Bucks.
Yeah, that's another big line.
Spread.
That's intra division. You know, your division rival.
I think got smoked this week against the Eagles though, and the Eagles are like not that great of a team compared to the Bucks.
Yeah,
The
I
Bucks are-
agree.
You know what happened is Jalen Hurts to Tango Vailoa, he of the invisible end, and Mac Jones all got in the league, and all three of them were like, all right, I can't have this. My predecessor make me look bad.
Yeah, I'll take the Bucks laying the 12.5.
Wow, that's a big spread to cover.
Yeah, that might be a tremendous blowout.
The Bucks are going to win, but I'll take the Falcons covering the spread.
Right.
I'm with you, Nick. I'm going to take the Falcons 12.
I think
That's a
Tampa
lot.
Bay.
That's a big spread right there.
I agree.
I don't think the
but
Falcons are that bad.
Yeah,
I-
weird things. The NFL is so weird. One day they just come out flat. You never know with a large spread like that in the NFL. I mean, that's what I did last week. I bet I took all the high point spread. Like the Cowboys were plus 8.5, and at one point before the game they were plus 9.5, and the Bucks didn't cover that. So think about that. Think about that.
Don't point at me.
What do we got next?
We got the Vikings Cardinals -3. Cardinals are given 3.5.
Wow. Yeah, I think the Cardinals cover. I think the Cardinals cover those 3.5.
Yeah,
Yes.
after the performance of the little guy last, Kyler Murray.
little man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Cardinals are gonna cover, and they're gonna win.
I'm trying to think. Well, they really did shut down Derrick Henry defense tight, and the
You're wondering
Vikings-
what they're gonna do with Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to be able to.
I maintain Kirk Cousins is very comparable to Ryan Fitzpatrick, where he should not have a one team forever. He should probably be a backup. Kirk Cousins is unimproved.
I agree. I'm not going to pick this. They have
Cop out.
Titans versus Seattle.
Wow. That might be a good game. What's the spread on that?
Spread is plus
5.5.
In whose favor?
The Titans.
The Titans are getting 5.5.
So
I
I like
take
the Titans
to fucking win.
I like the Titans 5.5. And I actually
Wait. It's at Seattle?
It's at Seattle.
I'm taking the Titans to win. Jamal Adams, no sacks. I'm doubling down on multiple fucking bets.
Yeah,
Jamal Adams, no sacks, and the Titans winning.
I think that travel West Coast. I'm going Seattle to cover the 5.5.
The only reason I would say Seattle is because they're playing at Seattle, and it's not because they play on the West Coast, but because their stadium is built specifically to make their whack-ass Seattle fans louder than they actually are because they suck, because Seattle's trash.
That's true.
And if I lived there, I'd add to their already horrendous statistic of suicide.
Oh my God. Fuck.
I applaud you, sir.
Where are we going with this? Jesus Christ. I did not think that was coming.
He's going to pull a Kurt Cobain.
Oh my God. Anyway, if you agree with me and Nick on this one, the money line for the Titans are plus 200. Seattle is minus 250. Next one, we have 3 more games to pick. So we have the Cowboys versus the Chargers.
Where? Oh, it's in Dallas.
No, it's in LA.
Then it's the Cowboys at the Cowboys first.
I know. I didn't know why. And the funny thing is, I almost said San Diego.
I like the Chargers to cover.
What's the spread?
3.5.
3.5.
I'm gonna pick the Chargers to win
Rook, just text me all my picks. I'm not writing this down.
by
I'll take a pick. I'm writing everything down.
I'll take the Chargers to win because they're at home and DeMarcus Lawrence just went down. That their number one pass rusher just dropped. So Cowboys.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys plus 3.5. TJ, what did you say? You could Chargers
Laying 3.5, yeah.
All right. I would also I don't know. I see Dallas only because I feel like they had a really good first night against the Bucks, but that means absolutely shit. So, Sunday Night Football. Chiefs versus the Ravens.
After the Ravens lost to the Raiders, I take the Chiefs. And what's the spread on that?
Chiefs are only laying out 3.5.
3.5 for the Chiefs.
They're gonna win by a touchdown.
I agree. I agree.
I think we're going to go Chiefs across the board here.
Ravens have no running backs.
You know what? Honestly, I like the Chiefs, and I like the over on that game, 55. Over 55, I think.
Over 55.5?
I don't.
I like the over.
I don't. I think the Chiefs fucking not blank the Ravens, but keep them low. And even if you gotta imagine, even if the Chiefs put up 36 points, if they only allow 9, you're at 45.
Yeah, I like the over there.
I like the under. I like the under. Chiefs in the under, and they're gonna blow that spread away. They're just.
I'm gonna say Nick under 55.5, and TJ's in.
Yeah.
All right, and then
I just can't see how the Ravens are gonna score points against the Chiefs, who are the reigning AFC champions with no running back.
I think they try to push the envelope, and I think it starts out as a shootout, and I think I think.
I'd be with you if the Honey Badger wasn't back there.
I think KC puts up at least 7 points defensively. I think at least 1 pick six.
I could see that.
I think the Ravens try to force it.
Well, the Honey Badger's back. So, Tyrann Matthew, no joke.
And if you like the money line, actually, this is not bad for Chiefs money line because usually they're
minus 200.
Yeah, minus 190. I think it's pretty good. Packers versus Lions. Sorry, Lions at the Packers.
There you go.
To fix it for Nick.
Thank you.
Lions getting 11
makes a big difference,
points.
Rook. Listen, don't make me seem like I'm the asshole because you don't realize that when you
Dude, but you know what? That's a puddle jump. It doesn't matter where that is.
No, it does though. Lambeau Field is way different than Ford Field.
Not unless it's snowing.
The frozen ton.
The spread is the Pack given 11.5.
I got them.
I'll take the Lions to cover the spread, but the Packs, I don't think they're going to have that big of a meltdown.
Right. So then Green Bay not cover the 11.
Yeah, he's saying the Lions will cover the 11.
Wait, are the Lions favored to win?
No. They're getting 11, but
they're getting 11. That means they're not favored.
But if you're saying that Green Bay is going to win, you'd say Green Bay wins, but don't cover.
All right. My fault.
Exactly.
You're good. You're good.
Either way, I got what you meant.
I'm no degenerate.
I'm gonna go Pack. I'm with Nick on this one. Pack to win, but not.
I think Green Bay covers.
Yeah, you think Rodgers has a big game?
I think
from last week's loss.
He's gonna have to have a huge game. I think he has to.
I hope the 11.5, the little hook, comes to bite me in the ass.
That half point.
The little half point.
So are we gonna wipe I wasn't here for last week. I apologize. We're gonna start this week, us versus each other?
Yeah, sure.
What's the bet? We got to do against the spread.
See that you have a problem. I
do have a problem.
I don't need.
No, it doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be money.
I'll tell you this. All right, how about this? Whoever gets the worst record for the year has to shave their head
against the spread. You already shaved your head though. That's not fair.
I can't shave my head. I'm a fat guy.
But if you come in dead last against the spread, you have to try to grow whatever you can grow for 3 months.
I can't even grow a beard, dude. It's so.
No, he's talking about me. Like,
Yeah.
you guys got to shave your head, but
Like, I don't give a
grow
shit
it
if you
right
look like George Costanza with the fucking horseshoe. That's your problem.
No, I can't shave my head. I have to go to court and stuff. Look,
Yeah,
now. All people go to court all the time.
That, you know, a
Matter
lawyer
of
with a
Matter of fact, one of the
shaved head.
greatest lawyers of all time was a bald man.
who's that?
Can't remember his name right now. He defended John Gotti and got him off like 4 times.
John Cochran had hair.
No,
Johnny Cochran had hair. So you have to know.
Every good attorney has a good head of hair.
that's
What's
not
your
true.
excuse?
Yeah, I was waiting for somebody. I put it out there. I was waiting for somebody.
Bruce Cutler. Oh, I'm sorry. He does have hair. My fault.
Yeah, but you know what?
It's
If
like
Brooke had to
silver, so you
shave his
can't really
head,
see it.
if Brooke had to shave his head, he'd be able to bring on a whole new clientele of neo-Nazis.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Bruce Cutler has hair, but does he? That's what I'd look like if I grew my hair back for 3 months.
Stop playing. That's Jason Alexander.
Bruce Cutler. The mafia's lawyer.
Let's I mean something fun.
All right. If you
I
lose,
mean-
you have to sacrifice your firstborn.
No, that's out.
Christ, no.
You'd have to find your first.
Look at that. I ain't paying that.
Nick knows better.
Degenerates.
What the bitch.
This guy.
Hey,
why
come
is
on,
he
something
such a problem?
simple. Something simple, something decent, something.
Steak dinner. Like I always do.
You want to do something fun? I mean, we'll do up until Frat Pack weekend down in Atlantic City. Whoever's the bottom has to. Do we go monetary or do we go embarrassment? Like has to wear pajamas to dinner.
Oh, I'll do that 100%.
Like they know, but like a Christmas onesie,
I have one already, so I'm fine with that.
Christmas onesie to steak dinner.
That actually hurts Nick the most because if he has to wear a pajamas instead of a suit, Nick, you have to do it. I think that's perfect because that would be embarrassing.
All right. I'm in.
I already
What-
dress like an idiot, so I don't.
I'm
But
terrified
why-
right now, but I'm in.
I mean, as a show of solidarity, I'll wear a Christmas onesie either way to dinner. I really don't give a flying fuck.
It has
Well,
to be a
it's gonna be
onesie,
pajamas.
or does it have to be pajamas?
Christmas pajamas has to be Christmas.
Oh, it has to be Christmas pajamas. Fuck, I was gonna wear suit jama.
Suit job.
They sell Christmas pajamas.
Do they?
Mhm.
Do that. Do that.
Is that the bet?
Yeah, I think that's it. A gentleman's agreement. Huzzah!
So
Amen.
up until that week, right before Christmas,
Yeah.
lowest against the spread has to wear
Pajamas.
Christmassy pajamas to dinner. Well, like 2 or 3 weeks beforehand, if it's tight, we're all placing orders on Amazon for Christmas pajamas to see who loses. Either way, I'll wear my Christmas pajamas if I don't lose to Shut Up and Eat. Shout out to Shut Up and Eat, one of the greatest
Shout out.
mom and pop breakfast
Shout out.
places.
Oh, my God.
Eat.
That's a good
Okay.
one. You get a
But-
discount, don't you?
If we all wear matching pajamas, yes, we do.
Yeah, they give you a discount.
Pajamas.
I didn't know that. Shit, we should have been doing that for years.
I'll do it this
Well, hopefully our picks are all decent week, and then
slate clean, starting now. If one of us is going to have a disruptive week, probably me, because I went against you guys quite a few times.
it sucks because I actually had a really good week last week.
Sorry, I wasn't around.
Ugh, damn you.
Damn you, TJ. Damn you.
Well,
Wait, what's that?
What am I teeing off?
What's that from? What's it called? Old school? No, Wedding Crashers. Damn you, Roger. Damn you,
Died in a hang gliding accident. What an idiot.
honey. Quick, take a picture. Ah, I'm dead.
The painting was a gift, Todd. Celebration. Sexual and violent.
Death, you are my bitch lover. Tell that mean ocean.
Are we
Well,
running?
Father, little bit of the sacrament.
I feel like we're probably running along here, right?
Oh, yeah, fucking 20 minutes. Actually, yeah, 20 minutes ago, because I started recording at like an hour, like 10 minutes in. We're at an hour and 13 minutes. But I got to edit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the picks, just remove it entirely, and then just
Yeah.
post the picks by themselves, and they won't be a part of the actual podcast. It'll just be picks separate in like a 5-minute, like I did
Yeah.
last week. I don't know if you guys watched.
I watched.
Did
cut
you
it
notice
on.
everything was really fast and we were moving like this?
Yeah, yeah.
I pulled out all the gaps where there was like a.
I saw. I was wondering.
That's why we're all moving like.
I was like, stop.
Yeah, because anytime there was like any decibel level under like 40, I just deleted it from the.
Yeah.
I have an algorithm that desenses when it goes under 40 dB and it just deletes.
That's
It
really
deletes that frame for however long it is.
cool.
I'm one of the 6 billion nuts.
There's 7 billion people on the planet. So you're saying we had 1 billion viewers? I love it
No, there's like 1 billion people that don't count.
because they don't have
Well,
internet.
well,
No, they just don't count. They're not people.
Apple Podcasts were only allowed in 164 countries because like
That
there's-
165th country is going to be really.
Well, how many countries? I think it's 170.
Why would I care?
Are we not live in Kazakhstan?
Well,
really
no,
upset.
No, because we curse.
Ah.
We curse. You're not allowed certain podcasts.
Those countries don't speak English anyway.
Shit, piss, cock, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, and plot.
Words you can't
Never
say on
hear.
fucking TV.
Yeah.
A radio.
But I said him.
New
Easy,
age.
George. Easy.
My constitutional law professor actually read that entire himself.
George Carlin.
The George Carlin, because it's a constitutional law case about, cursing on the radio and stuff, and if whether or not it's free speech or not. So he just reads that whole skit, the whole set from that, which is
Are you a better lawyer having heard it?
You're a better person having heard anything George Carlin.
I curse more.
Dude, does anybody acknowledge the fact that George Carlin was on what's it called? Thomas the Tank Engine, Shining Time Station?
Yeah.
Like, come on. It's amazing.
It was amazing.
In between that guy ripping lines of cocaine and
He was teaching you about life.
yes. You know how many outtakes there probably are? Like, he just comes in all hungover. You know
With
what
him
the
and
problem
Frenchie from Greece.
yeah. What's the problem with Thomas is? Thomas is a fucking pussy. He never just throws the coal in that engine and sends it. George, relax, man. It's a kid's show.
He just a call it and sends it.
Yeah. Just I want to see that, and I want to see Mr. Rogers just like fucking hammered drunk. Like, fuck you, trolley.
Mr. Rogers didn't. What's wrong?
Everybody.
No, Mr. Rogers did not drink.
Dude, nobody's that happy sober.
Mr. Rogers was such an annoying person because he was not. So Mr. Rogers is not a character. That's who he was as a human. So much so that his kids hated him because he'd be at the dinner table and he'd start doing voices of the characters on his show. And then he'd be like, Dad, I'm trying to fucking talk to you right now. And he'd be like, but do you really want to talk to me? Or do you want to talk to Daniel, the tiger? And he'd be like, God, leave me alone.
Who would you
Right,
rather
like
be?
you're in your room with your teenage angst, and all of a sudden, the lady Aberline or whatever her name, or Lady Elaine, pops in, and she's like, "So what's wrong?" And you're like, "Go away."
Who would you rather be stuck on a desert island with for a year, Mr. Rogers or Bob Ross?
They're both so calm. I would say Bob Ross.
You know he's gonna be sitting there like doodling in the sand, like
Yeah,
make
but
a
Nick
happy
said-
sandwich right here. It's like, Bob, there's no fucking food, enough.
Yeah, but as Nick said, like you would have Mr. Rogers doing random voices to keep you positive, and you're going to be found in the desert island.
Yeah, but Bob would be this.
I'm gonna say Mr. Rogers because Tom Hanks played him in a movie, and he got off that island.
Well, I mean that's rule number one: is you never go on a trip with Tom Hanks ever.
That's true.
That's not true. That band from Pittsburgh went on a trip with him to California, and they turned out broken up after one.
Yeah, but
song.
that's one out of how many
Yeah,
disaster situations where Tom Hanks is traveling.
Joe versus the volcano. He survived,
Nick, the band breaks up when they get to California.
but did they get there safely?
That's true. That's true.
Look, hold on. Let's analyze this for a second. The band breaks up. Yeah. The one kid that goes to Vietnam doesn't die. The drummer marries the love of his life. The guitarist that only cared about music had a career with another band. And the guy that was all about gambling and bitches got married to one of his bitches in Vegas and became a hotel fucking manager. Sounds like everybody lived happily ever after.
And Eddie survived. Oh, that's Eddie. Great
Sounds like everybody
movie.
lived happily ever after, right?
Great movie. Tom Berenger. Great movie. The Dark Side is a great, great song.
All right. Want to wrap this up?
Yeah.
So no. Who are you picking? Bob Ross or fucking?
I'm
Hey,
gonna.
you're
I,
pick.
I told you I picked Mr. Rogers
He
because
picked
Tom,
Mr. Rogers.
because Tom Hanks would he escaped and he played Bob.
Oh, yeah.
He played Mr. Rogers.
I'm 100% going with Bob Ross because when I get done talking to Bob Ross, I'm gonna be like, dude, can you like in the sand draw me a person to fucking talk fake to avoid you?
Can you
See-
draw me a sex doll? So I can
I'm doing Bob. I'm doing Mr. Rogers because he can talk to me in different voices.
Same voice.
it is the same voice.
Does he have his puppets,
Patronizing.
yes or no?
No, he doesn't have his puppet. Trolley's there though.
He can make the puppets. It's all
We
right.
make puppets out of sticks and leaves.
Oh shit.
I'm going Mr. Rogers. I got multiple people to talk to.
Hey,
Oh,
Bob Ross,
yeah.
can you make her with bigger breasts?
No, because he can't draw people. He can only draw fucking landscape.
He'll figure.
I think every male artist ever learned how to draw titties. And if you didn't, what the fuck were you doing with your time?
Yeah, but like, what if he has like that one of those things where like he's a tremendous artist, obviously, but he just like always draws tits like cross. It's like, Bob, you ever see a pair of boobs? No.
He was in the Air Force, so the answer is clearly no.
Do these liver spotted hands know how to draw boobs? No, they
Well,
don't.
look at this sleepy tree over here.
Oh,
Bob, can you draw me a gun so I can fucking shoot myself in the face?
No,
I
but I
think-
could draw a bush, and you can imagine that inside the bush is a gun. It'll be great.
It's a happy bush.
And if you ever tell anybody about it, I'll fucking kill you.
Oh shit.
All right, I think that's enough for tonight.
All right.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's wrap it up. Let's get the show on the road.
So, from all of us here at the Scoreboard Addicts podcast, we thank you for being with us on this beautiful Roberto Clemente day. Again, be like Roberto. Help those who need a hand. I'm Nick, TJ, who is hammered, and Anthony, the Rook for a change. TJ getting top billing over Anthony, who is late to the show. Thank you for being with us, and have a good day.
Suck it, Ant.